Good afternoon and welcome to Loving Living Local. I'm Fernanda Hernandez.
And I'm Josh Marces. We're one day closer to Friday.
I can't believe it's Thursday.
This week has actually flown by pretty quickly.
Also, I'm going on vacation.
No.
And this is my last 2 days of work. And
Seriously?
I'll be gone for like 60 days, but
60
it's
days?
gonna fly by.
Just like mine did?
Yes.
It's gone for, what, 6 days?
And it was honestly the worst. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to post pictures on Facebook like you did to me.
Yeah.
So you can suffer.
It was rough. I had a very nice vacation, not going to lie.
Yeah, I'm headed to the beach. It's going to be hot, but I feel like it's going to feel a lot better than it's been feeling around here.
Yeah, probably. You can just take a dip in the water.
Yes.
It's, yeah, the heat is a thing for us once again today. We don't have a heat advisory, though. We did have that front that moved through over the past few days, brought some of the rain yesterday. So what happened behind that front, we do have some drier air at the mid and upper levels, which will actually get kind of pulled down to the surface here today. Don't get me wrong. It's still going to feel humid. Temperatures in the mid-90s. You factor in the humidity today, will likely feel like it's maybe 102, 103 this afternoon, and the heat will continue. This is a look at the next 7 days, so you picked a pretty good week to leave this place. Fernandez will be in the mid to upper 90s here, and may see the heat advisories come back in some areas tomorrow. We'll just have to keep an eye on that, but with the south wind returning, humidity should be a little bit higher, as well as the air temperature, so we may be close to that 105-degree mark, which does trigger the heat advisory in these parts. Futurecast shows little chance for any rain out there, as we'll stay clear through the rest of the day today. Just a few clouds drifting through. Dry overnight if you have outdoor plans Friday, looking good, as we'll have again plenty of sunshine out there through the day Friday. Your plans for Friday evening will stay dry. I think most of us will be dry this weekend. Have included that 20% chance of rain next Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's mainly the sea breeze thunderstorms picking up across East Texas and Louisiana, so I think most areas will miss the cooling rainfall. Good thing is the rain and the clouds next week will keep us from hitting 100, but just barely. Overnight lows will continue to run in the mid-70s. Think about us while you're at the beach.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
I will be thinking about you guys. I might even send a little video of me. I really don't like swimming in the ocean, though, so I'll just be like laying in the sand.
Yeah, there's a lot of sharks and bad things that go on there.
There's some in there that I don't want to deal with. And you know what time it is? We've got 6 things you should know. And number 1 on our list, long-term exposure to air pollution has health effects similar to smoking a pack of cigarettes a day for many years.
Yeah, researchers looked at more than 7,000 adults in 6 metropolitan areas across the U.S. They linked several pollutants in the air, including ozone and black carbon, to the development of emphysema. The chronic lung disease shrinks the amount of oxygen that reaches your bloodstream. It's usually associated with cigarette smoking.
And speaking of pollution, when I was in LA and we went to the observatory, like you couldn't see the city because it's so polluted.
It's typical out west because you get the valleys and all that pollution just kind of sinks down into there. Dallas has bad air quality every day. In the summer, they have an ozone alert every day. So fortunately, we don't ever see those around here, rarely. So
it's kind of scary though, like seeing it from like if you take a step back and seeing what you're like, just walking around breathing that air.
Every day. Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy. And how many prescription drugs do you take? If it's a lot, well, you're not alone. A new Center for Disease Control study shows most adults aged 40 to 79 took at least 1 prescription drug in the past month, and 1 in 5 took at least 5. Yeah,
so what pills are we talking about exactly? For the younger half of the group, it's mostly antidepressants, ACE inhibitors, which are used to lower blood pressure and treat migraines, and cholesterol-lowering drugs.
And for the older set, cholesterol-lowering drugs continue to be a favorite, but also anti-diabetic medications and beta blockers, another class of drugs used to lower blood pressure. And the study shows women take more prescription drugs than men. And the State Fair of Louisiana is right around the corner. What's your favorite thing to do at the fair?
Dude, just eat the food, right?
That's literally all I go do.
The only answer.
Yes, funnel
Maybe
cakes.
when I was younger, it was like ride the rides, but now it's just food.
I think I've developed like a really huge fear of any kind of like roller coaster, especially like at the fair.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna eat the food. But you guys can ride.
You can go and just eat the food. Everybody else can ride the rides for us.
Sounds good. And I have one last question for you. Do you know what cow chips are?
I have a pretty good idea.
Do you?
Yeah.
I have no idea what we're walking into here.
I think it's sometimes called cow pies too.
Okay, well at the Iowa State Fair, fairgoers took a part in a traditional cow chip throwing contest. Okay, now I know what it is. For the uninitiated, these folks are tossing a dried cow dung, also known as cow manure. There was no lack of interest in the competition.
Yeah, key challenge for the contestants was to make sure the chip doesn't break on them, and for the enthusiastic audience to avoid being hit. Look at that thing.
I'm going to take a pass on that.
That's a definite pass.
And fourth on our Thursday list is a grandmother on a mission to visit every national park. She's got more than 30 to go and just a year to do it, and that's her goal anyway. That's this 89-year-old Joy Ryan, who wants to see all 61 parks before she turns 90. And she's got plenty of support and a very special travel companion, her grandson Brad.
Yeah, when you told her about a trip he took hiking the Appalachian Trail while in veterinary school, she expressed regret at never having done anything like that. All her kids were grown. Her husband had died 20 years ago and she had never seen a mountain. So in 2015 he took her to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and they've been traveling together ever since. A year should be plenty of time for this pair to achieve their goal. They once visited 21 national parks in 28 days.
She's so cute rolling around. She's having the time of her life. You can follow their adventures on Instagram or Facebook. Look for Grandma Joy's Road Trip. And Brad says his grandmother knows she's seeing these amazing sights for the first time and last time, and watching her take it all in has changed the way that he lives.
Like Grandma Joy has an Instagram page, and I don't. I still don't have Instagram. Grandma Joy does.
Grandma Joy is visiting every national park and has a really cool Instagram. You gotta save your game up, Josh.
I'm telling you, I'm close to knocking off all the national parks. Everything that's, I just have to go to the Northeast and I'll have them all knocked out.
Look
but I've done quite a few.
I don't even think I visited one.
You've been to one? Grand Canyon, you've ever been there?
I've never been to the Grand Canyon, no.
Smoky Mountains?
No.
Okay,
I'm gonna start a new
bucket list. We gotta work
list.
on this. Okay, yeah.
Josh, what do you like to do to relax?
I go outside and I walk along the river sometimes, which is relaxing for me. What about you?
I like bubble baths.
Okay.
I think we're just like laying there, staring at the ceiling.
Just sitting on the couch is sometimes relaxing.
Well, fifth on our list today is National Relaxation Day, and this day encourages us to slow down and unwind. It's a day to focus on taking care of ourselves and taking a moment to relax. Most of our lives are fast-paced and often get really hectic, and taking the time to recuperate and rejuvenate our tired minds and bodies may help prevent many health risks.
What are we even doing here right now?
That's what I'm about to walk off the set, so I'm going home.
Go ahead, I'll take it home from here. Too much work can make us sick, run down, tired, and can even cause depression. It has been proven that stress can be harmful to our health, both mentally and physically. Most doctors suggest that finding ways to relax and finding ways to reduce stress will often improve overall health. So what can you do to relax? You can start by reading a book, taking a trip to the new massage spa in St. Vincent Mall, working your favorite hobby, or watching us every day will relieve your stress.
Absolutely. We'll try to make you laugh. We're kind of corny sometimes.
A little
bit. We think we're a little funny.
We're a little weird.
I was just telling Josh that I got 3 new books yesterday, which I'm really excited about. So that's what I'm trying to add relaxation and staying off my phone when I get off work.
No, this is a really good point because I didn't even know we still had a bookstore in town, but we do. And because I've downloaded everything like lots of other people, I'm like you. I like to physically sometimes handle the book. So there you go.
Now
get a book.
you know. I went to Barnes & Noble on Uri, and you can visit the bookstore, get some books, relax.
Do it.
Perfect time to do it.
Because I read on the iPad, and then
it's just not the same.
Kind of like, there's other apps that you can pop
you're
up.
Like,
and then
all of a sudden I'm on
next
Facebook.
thing you know, you're connected to the internet, and you're not so relaxed anymore.
And last on our list today, the oldest living woman in Oklahoma is turning 110 later this month. She's actually only a little younger than Oklahoma itself, which gained statehood in 1907.
Yeah, Ethel Bowens has lived through the sinking of the Titanic, the Great Depression, 2 World Wars, the Dust Bowl, and she's not done. She's seen a lot, and after all that time, she has a lot to say about the secrets to longevity. Lacey Lett reports.
Yeah, I'm happy to be alive.
Ethel Bowens can tell you a few things about life. She's a little hard of hearing at almost 110 years old. Ethel was born in Guthrie just 2 years after statehood. The family lineage goes back before statehood to the land run of 1889. She and her husband Volna would later work on a 160-acre farm there.
Chickens, ducks, geese, turkeys, everything. That's me and my husband.
It took the couple 17 years before Ethel and her husband had their first of 6 children.
We got started and couldn't stop.
Their last children were twins, born in 1953. Ethel had a heart attack when she had them. Since then, though, Ethel's family has gotten big. Really big.
I don't know. I can't count them.
6 children, 29 grandchildren, 54 great-grandchildren, 46 great-great-grandchildren, with more on the way. And as many that can will be at her big birthday celebration this year, marking a major milestone. Her secret to this long life is romantic.
Had one man.
A school bus driver, farmer, and love of Ethel's life, married more than 60 years.
You had to be a good man to stay with me.
Other keys to longevity: no smoking, no drinking, and a faith in God.
And see, she tells us that all the time. She said, that's your lifeline.
And for those half her age who complain about waking up in the morning,
I just think they're lazy. They don't want to get up.
Yeah. Wow.
She's so funny and so cute. We always get these packages of people who are, well, like 110 years old, but she looks so good.
Everybody has always got some kind of weird thing that's helped them get there, too, so do whatever works for you.
No smoking, no drinking, faith in God, and apparently
But
just stick to one man.
a lot of the time these people say, like, sometimes whiskey and smoking cigars,
I
so
actually
you
watched
never
a
know.
documentary of this Asian lady that said the secret to her long life was drinking sake every day. So
I had one grandparent
that's what we need to do.
that lived to be 100, and he was in Wisconsin, so he shoveled snow every day.
Yeah.
And there's a long winter there, so all that snow shoveling, and then he would walk to work. I think that's probably what did it for him.
Really?
Yeah, just being active every day.
Well, that's what we got to do. Go walking every day.
That's it.
Take a little
We're
run.
not shoveling any snow around here.
And Jungle, when we're helping you make sure that your car is in its best shape now that it's back to school and we're back on those busy roads.
Yeah, and if you or someone you know has an interest in the digital field, we've got the place where you can get started on that career path, so stick around.